Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Meandering with Mia. Okay, I know that I said I would stop saying I would make this episode, like my episodes, under 5 minutes long. I really do believe that I can do it today. We're doing Meditations with Mortals with Oliver Burkeman, and day 12 was all about, quote, doing things daily-ish. And I'm going to read 2 quotes, and I'm going to say a brief thing about it, and then we're done. Okay? Okay, so here are the 2 quotes. Quote, doing something daily-ish requires sacrificing your fantasies of perfection in favor of the uncomfortable experience of making concrete, imperfect progress in the here and now. And we, as humanity, yearn for rules, not generally because we're lazy, but because we don't fully trust ourselves to get the right things done without them being rules. And I just really appreciate this chapter because it's helping me even as I'm on this journey of creating my YouTube channel, which I love. We can get into a little bit of a rut, or we create unnecessary anxiety or pressure on ourselves of like, I have to do this perfectly every day. I can never fail. I can never show up. And I have to have this rule that like every day I do this exactly this way for this amount of time. You know, I feel like back in the days when I was just getting into meditation, I'd be like, okay, like I'm not a good meditator if I can't meditate for at least 5 minutes a day or at least 10 minutes a day. I went to a Buddhist monastery once and I was meditating for an hour a day. And then when I left that silent retreat, I was really just judging myself because I was like, wait, I'm struggling to get to even 5 minutes of meditation when I was able to do an hour before when I was in community, you know? And the reality was, hey, I should be celebrating the wins if I'm even meditating daily-ish for 30 seconds, you know? That's a win. Or if, you know, I'm meditating for a couple minutes a day, but I miss a day, you know, we don't have to create this sense of, if I don't do this perfectly every single day consistently, then I'm not doing it right, because then that's so overwhelming that then why would we even start? Because we are imperfect humans where something's going to happen. We might get sick one day. Something unexpected happens, you know? We get, you know, an invitation to something really exciting and unexpected, and we're like, no, but if I do this, then I'm going to, like, I wouldn't have done my 1 hour of meditation, you know? If, like, somebody invited you to go watch the sunrise at the beach, you know, and you're like, no, like, my entire life will be over and I'll never be able to meditate again if I go to the sunrise this one time, because I have consistently meditated every day for the past 45 years, and this one time means I am no longer have any worth or value in my, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So basically, this chapter is all about just, it's good to have goals. It's good to set some intentions. And also just let's continuously be in right, healthy relationship with those things. And so I want to speak that out to myself as well, because, you know, we've done 12 days in a row. We've shown up for ourselves every day. And it'll be beautiful if we make it the full 4 weeks, 28 days. And also if something happens, that's okay, because the imperfect parts of being a human is what humanity is all about. And so I just pray that for my life, for my endeavors, whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, to just allow ourselves to have grace. It's not like it's not the end of the world. And we can always just get back up the next day, you know? So yeah, I could say more, but we might be under 5 minutes. So I'm going to end here. Hope you all have a lovely Friday, July 18th. And I love y'all. See you tomorrow on episode 15. Why did I do that? Episode 13. Okay, love y'all. Bye.